Hello ladies, and welcome to another weekly prep of a working mom. If you are new here, my name is Marta. I am a full-time working mom of two, and on my channel you're gonna find a lot of content about house and time management as a working mom. So if this is the content that you enjoy, make sure that you subscribe down below and hit the notification button. Now, just like a lot of working moms, I use my weekends not only to rest after a full week of work, but also to spend some time getting ready for the next week. Because I know that if I don't do anything on the weekend, I will definitely pay the price during the week. So I make sure that I spend some time just, like in here, going through the refrigerator, checking what has expired, what needs to be thrown away, doing some food prep, doing cleaning, any organizing projects. All of that is happening on the weekend.
If you believe in me, how will you let me in? If you are ready, how do I reach you? Thinking about us, you think.
So in this video, you are gonna see me going through my fridge, going through my freezer, because believe me, I had no idea what my freezer even contained. That's how bad it got. The fridge, not so bad, but the freezer, I had a hard time finding things. I kept on buying things I already had. It was just bad. And I also wanted to try something new this weekend, and I wanted to freeze some of the soups that we eat. So I'm going to explain a little bit about that when we get to that part of the video. But what I'm doing right now is I am going through that freezer because, like I said, you just saw me take out some ice cream from there. That was from last summer. And it was not even, it was probably like 1/3 full. It already had frost on top of it. It was just not something that needed to be there. So I decided to just, go through all the stuff in my freezer. And at some point, you're gonna see me getting up and actually making a list of what I have. That way, I feel like it's gonna help me keep a good inventory of what I have on hand. So when I go to the store, I don't buy the second thing of something I already have.
Higher and higher, I'm gonna raise the flag. Fire on fire, send out a flare to find. Give me a reason. I'm gonna send a sign, calling you over, calling you to my life.
And let me know in the comments, do you have like an inventory list for your freezer, your fridge, your pantry? I don't know if that's like a common thing or I don't have one. I think it would be useful for me to have it. So that's what I decided to do. But yeah, I'm interested. Do you have one?
In and out of love, never get enough. We never seem to get older. When things are going right, you seem to have the time. But when it's hard, you just grow cold up. We should be good, but we keep lighting fires. The words repeat, cause we're scared of the silence. We should be good, but we keep lighting fires, fires around ourselves. We should be good, but we keep lighting fires. The words repeat, cause we're scared of the silence. We should be good, but we keep lighting fires, fires around ourselves. It's deja vu. Memories come back when I'm with you. It's deja vu. Memories come back when I'm with you. Been here 1,000 times, set up a stage of life.
And after I finished with the fridge and freezer, I decided to take a little break from the kitchen and fold some laundry because it started to accumulate. I had a lot of towels, and there was, I think, another lot of laundry getting ready to be pulled out from the dryer. So I really wanted to stay on top of it, because if you have watched some of my previous videos, you know that I tend to just have a lot of laundry laying around that's clean and usually folded. It's just not put away. So I wanted to really make sure that weekend I am staying on top of it. And I'm also curious to know, are you the main person doing laundry in your household? Do your kids do laundry? Is it you? Is it your husband? In our household, it's mainly me, for me and my kids, but my husband does his own laundry, so that's definitely very helpful.
Shouldn't be coming back, but somehow we connect. Acting drunk even though we're sober. We should be good, but we keep lighting fires. The words repeat cause we're scared of the silence. We should be good, but we keep lighting fires. Fires around ourselves. We should be good, but we keep lighting fires. The words repeat cause we're scared of the silence. We should be good, but we keep lighting fires. Fires around ourselves. It's deja vu. Memories come back when I'm with you. It's deja vu. Memories come back when I'm with you. Keep lighting fires. The words repeat cause we're scared of the silence.
And now I'm starting to get ready for that soup prep to be put in a freezer. So what I'm doing is I bought some containers. I specifically look on Amazon for something that's going to be good for freezing soups, freezing liquids. So those are the ones that had the best reviews. I'm going to link them down below. They really worked out great. And I bought two kinds. This is one of them, round ones, and I also bought some that were like a cube. So I'm gonna show you that later on. But I basically wanted to wash them before I put any soup into that. And I made two kinds of soup because my kids basically alternate between the two. Sometimes they'll eat, something else, which is chicken soup and tomato soup. Tomato soup is something I put, zucchini, carrots, any vegetables that I can blend in and they don't see. And chicken soup, clearly, I cannot really hide anything. I cook it with a lot of veggies, but they only basically eat the liquid out of that. They don't even eat pasta with it. So you're gonna see in the end how I'm doing that.
We were young and we were free and running, never bothered about what could be coming. Every day we danced and life was smiling. We were young and drunk in love. A few years later I have started thinking, if it's just love in every glass I'm drinking, we're like one and without you I'm sinking. I'm always shining next to you. Oh, I got you, there's no reason to.
So because I already have used one of those soups, I defrosted that. I know I was trying to be careful not to fill it all the way up to leave some room for the liquid to expand. And turns out that first one, when I put, quite a bit of it, that was like the perfect amount. So now for future, I know that that's what I want. And those are actually perfect portion sizes. One of those, is enough soup for both of my kids.
Chasing pavement on my own, 'cause you're here to stay every night and day. I'm delighted 'cause I got you.
I have always been afraid of changes, but you shown me love.
And next was the chicken soup. So for myself, I made leftovers, one like chicken noodle soup. because I was eating it that day, and then the rest was for the kids. Now, if you're wondering why my husband didn't, he was out of town that weekend, so he did not get to eat it, but this is also one of his favorite soups. And yes, what I'm doing is straining basically anything that has been floating in a soup, so any herbs, any vegetables, because they will not eat it. So that's why I'm doing weird stuff with soup over here. So let me know, how picky are your kids when it comes to food? I feel like mine are on the extreme. And the funny thing is, my son has been, for the first 2 years of his life, has been eating basically everything and anything. And then just switch went off. Now, thankfully, it is getting better for my son. I think my daughter, that's more of a slower process, but we do what we do as moms, trying our best to feed our kids some sort of nutritious food.
Of changes, but you show me life is full of faces. Sometimes clouds got in our favorite places, but we were young and unaware.
Oh, I got you, there's no reason to chasing payment on my own, 'cause you're here to stay every night and day. I'm delighted 'cause I got.
And I also got those labels from Amazon, something to make sure that I put on those containers to remember what kind of soup it is and when I made it. And they turned out really, really good. When I was done with one of the soups, I was washing the container. The label did not come off. The water did not damage it in any way. But you can also peel it off really easily. So I think that's working really, really great.
I've been dreaming so much lately about your face when you're smiling. It's the only thing that saves me. Hey, I don't know if I told you that I think you're beautiful.
And we have 2 fridges in our house. One of them is in a play area. So that's when I was putting their soup in a freezer section of it. What I didn't record is I also that day went through that freezer and got rid of some of the things that were there for way too long. And next, I moved on to making some muffins or cupcakes. I don't even know how to call them. To me, they're I guess it's more of a muffin. But they were spinach and banana. They were really, really tasty. I'm gonna leave a recipe down below. They were very healthy. They did not, you could substitute sugar for some other, I think coconut sugar. I didn't have that, so I did use some sugar in it. But, it just had almond milk and oats. Now, the problem with it was because I was trying to get my kids to eat it. I did not have, I think it called for flax seeds. And I only had chia seeds. So my son, when he ate it, he said it tasted okay, but he did not like all the seeds in it. He did not like that texture. So what I'm doing next weekend is, so instead of using the chia seeds, I actually bought the flax seeds that are grinded really, really well. And I also, instead of, grinding the oats, I bought oat flour. So I think that's gonna turn out really good, and that way he can get more veggies in it. My daughter, I don't know, because it's green, so we'll see how that goes. I'll let you know.
And now I can't wait to hold you. Yeah, you pull me up when I'm falling down, and I don't know how I would do without you. Yeah, you pull me up when I'm falling down. Hey, now look into my eyes. You can use them as a mirror, baby. You're my ticket to paradise. Hey, now everything's alright. We've been longing for each other, and it feels like I'm on cloud 9. I don't wanna be without you. This is something that I know for sure. It's just something about you. I just want more. Tell Tell me what you wanna do right now. Tell me what you wanna do tonight. I really don't care as long as I'm with you.
And the recipe actually said it's supposed to be for 16 cupcakes, which is something I did not realize until I was almost done, which is why you see me a little confused and not knowing what to do with the leftovers. So I filled it up as much as I could, which actually did not grow that much. So I think for next time it's gonna be, I'm just gonna keep going with that 12 and use up all the stuff. As you can see, it's not like rising all the way up. So I found them to be very tasty. And the next thing I was doing, or the last thing I was doing some of the meatballs again. I did not record all of it since I did that last time, but I found it that it's a really great staple to have for my son for dinner or lunch. So again, I made 2 batches of that and I froze it. And that is all I have for you. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it gave you some motivation. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.